I was meaning to talk about this on Father's Day because it has to do with fathers. And I just wanted to say, being a daughter, uh, I just don't think fathers realize what an impact they have on their children's lives and especially their daughters' lives. And if you only knew that you are the hero in your child's eyes, I guess maybe you'd realize you won already and maybe spend a little more time with your family. Um, I don't know if it applies to any of you, but food for thought. Anyway, long story short, my father was a phys ed coach, and he really taught people about class. That when it comes down to it in life, it's not whether you win or lose the gymnastic meet or whether you do that double backflip or not. It's about how you treat people, whether you respect them, whether you conduct yourself with class, which ultimately means you're respecting other people, because that's what class is really all about. And a big sign in the back of his class that said class. And he taught a lot of young boys how to become good men. And when he died, those students came from around the country to talk about him. Well, when my father was a younger coach, his best friend was also a young gymnastic coach, taught my dad a lot, but he had had some problems and one day decided to run his car into the side of an embankment. At the time, he was newly married and his wife was pregnant, and basically by the time my dad got to the hospital, he couldn't hang on anymore. He fought really hard for his life. He had changed his mind and didn't want to die, but it was too late. And it devastated my father, as you can imagine, being his best friend. They were in their 20s. Anyway, the mother was so devastated that she moved. Didn't want to talk about her ex or be in contact with any of his friends or family, and just wanted to move. So my dad wrote a series of letters to this young unborn child telling her about their dad and how awesome he was, as only like a best friend can really give you the insight in so many ways. Well, many years later, just a couple years now ago, my dad had a heart attack, and even though he was in great physical shape, and they were working on him, pulling him out of the house, and nightmarish, all the neighbors running down the street screaming and kind of thing. My dad was one of those great neighbors everybody knew. He used to snow blow everybody's driveway during the blizzards and, things like that. But anyway, after my dad died, the young paramedic that had been working on him came out and wanted to talk to my mom. And he said, "I'm so sorry about your loss, but and I hope this isn't rude, but my father was a phys ed coach, and I never got to meet him. And he was from this area, and by any chance, did you ever hear of him?" Lo and behold, as miracles do happen, that was the unborn child of my dad's best friend that had died. Here was that now grown man who had moved back from, I think Virginia's where they'd moved to become a paramedic in Buffalo. And who should be there with my dad during his last breath, trying to save him, but his best friend's son. It is such a small silver lining, but beautiful nonetheless, that because of my dad's death, this young man got to meet my mom, and she got to tell him all about his dad. And that was a really beautiful thing, and a great blessing to them both and to my dad. And so I guess the reason I'm telling this story is because sometimes I'll talk to friends of mine and I don't think they realize how important they are in their children's life and how important it is to just be there and love them. And no matter what's going on in life, guys, it's all about the love. It's all about loving your family and your friends. And so don't wait another minute, because even, you know, even though things might be great, things change. And so just don't wait. Don't wait to love the people you love, because regrets are things that, you know, are too late. You can't take back. Anyway, I'm not making this to make you depressed. I just wanted to just let you know that miracles happen even in the midst of really horrible things. And even though there's a lot of dire things going on right now, don't give up on the miracles that can still happen in your life.